So here are my thoughts on episode 1 of Daredevil Born Again season 2. If you haven't seen the episode yet, you haven't started the new season, click off now because there will be spoilers. First thing I want to talk about is this black suit and those double Ds. Whoa, that sounded a lot better in my head. Yeah, this suit is incredible. It kicks off straight away at the start of episode 1 with showing this suit. A really cool action sequence there. I wish it was a little bit longer, but yeah, straight in with this black suit. Can't wait to see it through the rest of the season. Now, Matthew Lillard joins as Mr. Charles in episode 1, and I really liked this character. He's very mysterious. I don't know too much about him. We see him at the start and he's in Washington and he makes his way to New York and he's sitting in a room with Vanessa and Fisk and he's not intimidated at all. But I think, regardless of what you think about his character, what's really intriguing and the most intriguing about his character is the big reveal that he seems to be working for the one and only Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. Holy shit, when I tell you, this probably got the biggest reaction out of me in this episode. If you don't know, Valentina is kind of the leader. I'm not going to say the leader, but she forms the Thunderbolts and she's pulling the strings in Thunderbolts and she ends up kind of tricking the Thunderbolts at the end of Thunderbolts and saying, hey guys, I've actually been working behind the scenes and these are the new Avengers. And we see Elena saying, I own you. So if Matthew Lillard's character, Mr. Charles, is working for Val, then this season is just already off to a massively intriguing start, because I can't wait to see if we're going to see some Thunderbolts cameos. Will we get a Valentina cameo? Like that, to me, I was like, ooh, okay. Here's the connections already in episode 1 and I'm so here for it. Look, Heather Glenn's little subplot that's going on here, I don't like her character purely because she just annoys me, but that actually is a good compliment because that is what her character, I think, is meant to do. I think you're meant to feel like, hey, you're a bit of a bitch, and she is, but she's being haunted by Muse, and I think that's a really interesting route to go down. I can't wait to see how this unravels. But the highlight of this episode, without a shadow of a doubt, is the very end, and I think this is going to be the same for everybody else. This is when Daredevil is fighting off the AVTF to try and save Cherry, and they pull his mask off. They say, hey, that's Matt Murdock, and in comes many different bullets through their heads, but also a knife that bounces off the walls, bounces off the ceiling and the floor, and then just sticks in the floor and says, you're welcome, while Bullseye's theme song plays, and you can see there in the middle of the knife, there's a Bullseye logo, and we cut to the credits. This is really interesting. Bullseye is obviously watching Daredevil, and he saves him in this moment, and everybody in that room that has seen Matt Murdock's face and knows he's Daredevil is now dead, so his secret is safe for now. What a way to kick off episode 1. A lot of early reviewers said that this season starts slow. If this is slow, then I can't wait to see how this is going to even pick up even more. What did you think of this episode? Drop it down below and make sure you tune in every single week from now until the end to see my breakdown of each new episode. So follow me for more.